Hi, this is Robert Lee Camp, and welcome to an introduction to the Book of Destiny 3.5 software program. I'm just going to show you some of the features and how to use this program in subsequent videos. And this is our very first one. I'm just going to give you a basically introduction to the main screen. You always have a client when you first start the program. In this case, we have Mr. Tom Cruise up here, who was born on July 3rd, 1962. And we see displayed here his birth card and his planetary ruling card. This card here, the Sun card, shows us what spreads are we looking for, the card that we're currently looking at the spreads for. So we're looking at his Sun card, we're looking at the Queen of Diamonds right now, and we see for this current year we have the long range card of Ace of Diamonds, we have the Pluto card of the Jack of Clubs, the result card of the Nine of Diamonds. We have the environment card of the Queen of Diamonds and the displacement of the Queen of Diamonds. And the reason he has this environment displacement card being the same as his birth card this year is because he's in the rebirth year. We also have the Planetary Period cards, which began on his last birthday on July 3rd of 2007. And we have the direct and vertical with the underlying cards. Now, if you don't know about the underlying cards, these are extremely significant, and these are discussed in my book, Exploring the Little Book of the Seven Thunders. Also, these cards up here, the other year-long influence cards, which you don't know what they are perhaps, those are also discussed in the same book. No interpretations are given for these cards in this program. They're just shown there for you for your use if you are an advanced student. If you're not an advanced student, just ignore those cards. They're not going to show up in any of the reports or anything. So we have the Mercury period, the Venus, and you'll notice the dates up here for each period. The beginning date is shown above it. You'll notice that the Uranus period in this case has a yellow highlight around it. Whatever the current period is that you're looking at will be highlighted this way. And that corresponds to whatever the display date is. Today's display date is April the 26th, 2008. And if it is this date, then Tom Cruise is in his Uranus period, which goes until May 12th. However, I can change this display date just by moving ahead. Like I can go a day ahead, or I can go a month ahead. And notice when I go 1 month ahead, it jumped from the Uranus period to the Neptune period. Now we see his card for the Neptune period. And again, if I go ahead another month, and if I go past his birthday, now it's June 28th. If I go just past July 3rd, or up to July 3rd, boom, now we've changed years. Now he's 46 years old, and we see the cards in his Mercury period. So this is how you're able to go forwards or backwards to any time in a person's life by using the day, the month, the year, or the cycle cards. And the cycle means whatever cycle I'm looking at. So if I'm looking at a 7-year cycle and I hit forward, I'm going to get 7 years ahead. Boom. Now he's 53, or 7 years back. So depending on the cycle that we're looking at, that's how far this will jump. Like weekly is 1 week, and 7 weeks is 7 weeks, and so forth. You can always get back to the current date today by clicking on the Today button, and you're back where you started. We'll be right back with part 2.